All right, so for my first video, I wanted to do a quick tour of my apartment. So let's do this. All right, so we're starting at the front door. There's the light switch that turns on the light next to the door. And I wanted to point out real quick, the area in the front here is called the Genkan. And that's where you take off your shoes and you put your umbrella when you come in the house. Because in Japan, it's very rude to walk into a house or an apartment with your shoes on. So actually, here first, let's check out the bathroom. And this is the wonderful toilet bathroom. In Japan, they separate the toilet from the rest of the shower and the sink. So it's its own little room in here. And it's kind of low, I have to duck my head. But I also wanted to point out these crazy toilets. So these crazy toilets have buttons with like a bidet, and there's a seat warmer over here. And I haven't messed around too much with most of this stuff. But it's a futuristic space toilet from the space shuttle. Oh, I totally want to point this out real quick. There is different flushes here. You can do a little one or a big one. Here, I'm just going to flush real quick to show you. It fills up the tank with water in this little sink so you can wash your hands. Kind of neat. Japanese have a lot of stuff like that. So, moving on, turn off the light, save the planet. So, first stop is the kitchen. This is my kitchen. And that is my fridge. And take a closer look here. So, got my collection of chopsticks. Some of them are real chopsticks that you can buy and use again and again. But lots of wood chopsticks that I'm collecting from the convenience stores. This is my little mini fridge. I've got all my juices and rice milk and condiments and some fruits there, and just the basics, eggs, that kind of thing. This is a collection of soy sauce and wasabi from Sushi's. So here is the sink area, and got a little stove top, and it's not too big. I tend to splash a lot of water around when I'm cleaning. But it does the trick. I haven't had too many problems with it, aside from the splashing of the water, of course. And I've got 3 little areas down here where they separate the garbage into recycling. So there's recyclables there, and then that's combustible, or no, that's combustible, and this is non-combustible garbage. So, move on here. Got some dishes drying there. This is my washer. Now, in Japan, it is kind of, well, I shouldn't say kind of, it isn't common to have a dryer. They don't really do dryers. So, in Japan, they wash their clothes, and this one has like a spin cycle. So it like really spins, and it kind of gets your clothes somewhat dry, but they're still damp. So you hang them up in the bathroom here. And this is the shower room, and it's the whole room is a shower. So you can take the shower handle there and spray it all over the place, and it doesn't make any difference. There's a drain down there, and it's a deep tub too. I've actually become kind of a bath guy since I moved to Japan. I've really been getting into that, and that's what they do too. A lot of Japanese folks take baths at night before they go to bed. And the cool thing about this, here I've written down my legend so that I know what this means. But the bathroom has a fan that has a couple of different settings, and so you can do a vent, strong or normal, here, and you can set a timer on it. And that'll just vent, you know, when you're taking a shower, that kind of thing. But like I said with the washer here, if you've done a load and you need to dry it, you need to dry it fast, there's hot wind and cold wind setting right here. You set the timer on it, and that's actually pretty useful. But especially in the winter when it gets freezing cold and you can't dry your clothes outside. But move on here, and above the fridge is my microwave, and of course my utensils and everything, and more stuff. And then my little food section up here, some cup of noodles and more ramen noodles and some curry packets, bread. Underneath all that's my instant rice, bananas. Yeah, so then this could be a pantry, but really this is to be used for shoes. So I try and use it for shoes, but use the top to store as much stuff as I can. There's not a lot of storage in this place, but let's go into the living room. It's my dining room table. That's my couch. And that's the desk. I don't really use the desk. I use the table. I'm one of those, you know, homework at the table kind of people. So I got my computer up on top of my shelf. And show you the other side of the room. So there's my table. And there's my Cascadia flag. And that's pretty much where I spend a lot of my evenings, just at that table with my computer. And show you from the other side of the room. My apartment is a loft apartment, so it's got this ladder here, and this ladder goes up into the bedroom. It's not quite a bedroom, it's just kind of a bed nook. Let's take a look here. So this is where I rest my bones at night. My little futon. Now when I first got here, they had the futon out, and it was in the box, but they had it out and ready to set up. And I was really concerned that it wasn't going to have enough support, because it is so thin. It's just like 4 inches. But I haven't had a problem with it. I've slept like a baby since I've been here. And there's my little back window. That's kind of nice. I keep it closed, and then in the morning sometimes I'll go over and open that up and let the light in and mess around on my phone, of course. And there's a cool little area in there where it's like a little cubby. You could put like a TV or something, but I just keep like a picture, and I keep my phones there. There's a plug in the back, so it's a nice place to kind of stash everything at the end of the night. And there's a rail at the end so you don't go rolling off. And I have my scarves hanging from there. And then a little banner of Tibetan prayer flags. But, here, let's go back down. All right. So back to this side of the room. Yep, that's the little loft area. And it sits above the rest of the apartment there when you walk in. So it's kind of a neat use of the space. And I got quite a bit of storage up there above the closet, but I just threw my suitcases up there and called it good. So I'll take a quick peek at the closet. And there's one half. They separated into 2 sections there, but keep everything kind of organized. Haven't run into any problems with these closets being too big or too small. Of course it'd be too small. But the other side there, same exact thing. This is where I stash my plastic bags. So you'll get plastic bags a lot if you move to Japan. And you'll have a little spot like I do. But take a quick look at the back door here. It's nice having this big window. I can throw open these curtains and let in some light. Let's see here. This is Japan. This is my back porch. It's kind of nice. I don't really use it though. Not really too much. But it's cold outside. So that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, and stop by the channel another time. Hit that like button, subscribe, and go bricks. All right, peace.